I've got to remove these guys. Gotta remove this, remove that, remove the pads, remove those pistons. This one, the same thing. Pistons are stuck, they haven't moved. So, just a full rebuild. So I'm going to polish these up. This is a knife sharpener without the guide. And I've got three levels of grittiness. So here's the heavy grit that I have. I need to clean off all this schmutz. So what I did was, I've got a socket here with some O-rings. Got some socket, got a socket with O-rings. Get this. Alright, it's only so good. It moves around, but at least that looks pretty good. That looks good. Alright, that looks good. So let me go down or higher up in a number. So let me go with this guy. Oh, that's kidding, man. I can't do anything about that. But hopefully the O-ring seals are going to be around in here. That is looking good. So I've got to do that 3 more times. I'm not going to bore you with that. So now I have them apart. Got the pistons. I need to clean them off, polish them. I am going to get new seals. I need new seals. I need to clean this all up. Here is a before and after. We'll go with the before. You can see the paint's falling off. Bleeder. High pressure oil in. Okay, we've got this spring clip here for the pads themselves. I do have these guys out, and I did clean these already, but it still has the O-rings in there, the seals. So now this is, well, can't really tell inside, but the cylinders in there are not very good. I've got it nice and clean inside there. Got everything clean. Got rid of the majority of the paint. I will give this a fresh paint job. I took the seals out. It's 2 seals per piston. Piston's nice and polished and ready to go back in. Clip is nice and clean. That's ready to go back in. Got to do the same on this side. Aside from, I've already got these cleaned. You got to pull the seals, wire brush it, clean inside there. See, there are 2 grooves inside here. There's a groove here. See the 2 grooves. Got to clean those with some kind of pick, as well as, well, you can see what's left of this guy. But with the Dremel, that fits in there and does a pretty good job, but you do need to do the initial cleaning with a pick of some sort. Here are all the components cleaned, painted, or replaced for the left caliper on the front wheel. Next step is to put all this stuff together. First thing I'm going to do is the sleeve and these two grommets. Now that goes in here, and you got the two grommets. Now it is a little bit of a tight fit, or it might even be a lot. I'm going to do a little oil here to lube things up. Whoops. Gotta make sure you get this thing completely in that little channel that's in there. Oh, I heard that. Okay, let's go ahead and try to get this through. First thing is just a little dab will do you. Okay, so let's see. So you gotta be careful now, because you don't want to push this out. So I've got pressure. I'm going to take this and push it out of the way. I use this one with more of a direct. All right. I'm actually using a step bit because it's a nice straight push and I can rotate. Now I actually got the first part in. And this is the tricky, because now I got to try to get the second in without pushing this out. I did it. All right, yep, that is sliding now. Pull that over, okay. Okay. Now you see I've got it still. It's all in there. This actually fits into that groove once I get it. But now I got to do the second one. Just a little bit of this. Spread it around a little bit there. Get some on the inside. Okay. Make sure whatever you use, you don't punch a hole in it. Okay. try this again. Oops, careful, pull back a little. Yeah, there we go. All right, I got through the first hurdle. There we go. There we go. I'm going to put this thing in. There we go. All right, here are the piston seals. They go in the inner one. So, go ahead and lube this up a little. Okay. Down there in the bottom one. All right, that's in there. Do the other seal. Next step is to put the pistons in. Let's go ahead and lube them up a little. There we go. Currently, I don't want them all the way in. As I put the pads in, I'll let the pads push them the rest of the way in. Now, move this one up. Okay, look at that. Okay, those are in. Nope, leave them alone. Those are in. Brand new bleeder valve and a brand new boot, or cover, I should say. So let's go ahead and put the put the cover on, and make sure you put it on the right way. Let's go ahead. Okay, there we go. Here is the port. This is where the banjo connector goes. This is the bleeder. Let's go ahead and cover that up. There we go. Look at that. No sense putting the banjo on yet because it's over there. You got to use the hose. Here are the brake pads. Here are two of the brake pads. So before you install them on the caliper, you really should put some of this. Either this, it doesn't matter who you use, whatever you want to use, but you really want to coat the back of these with some kind of brake quiet schmutz. So let's go ahead and apply. Let's get that out of the way. So let's just see how much we'll really need. I'm just going to start out slow. Got this little brush. You don't want the coat too thick or not thick enough. Okay. They have a spray version. I think the spray version is probably the best way to go. I'm going to see what that does. Let's go ahead and put the brake pads on the other caliper. I'm going to put one in. Oops. Oops. Goes that way. Whoop. Gotta grease these pins up. Pin number 1. And pin number 2. Really? Pin number 1. Now remember, you got to go against the spring. There we go. Let's go ahead and put this lock in there. Yeah. Snuggle it up. There we go. Now this one's ready to go on. This one happens to be the right hand side, and this one is the left.